in this example, they're asking us to use long division to calculate the remainder if I divide 3x cubed plus 5 over 3x by 5 plus 3x. It's going to be a harder question, so let's see what we can do. When I divide, I'm going to rewrite my polynomial, and remember what I said in my previous videos, I'm going to leave space for any degree that I don't have in here. So I've got an x cubed, and I have no x squared. So I'm going to say 3x squared plus 0x squared plus 5 over 3x. And I'm going to divide, that's the ugliest line ever. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide it by 5 plus 3x. And I'm going to rearrange this so that my leading term is also my leading exponent. So this is going to be then 3x plus 5. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to say, like we did the first step, I'm going to say what is 3x cubed divided by 3x. So 3x, so I'm going to divide 3x into 3x cubed. This 3 cancels with that cube, this x cancels with one of that, so I've got x squared. I'm going to write x squared at the top. I'm going to multiply this x squared with 3x to give me 3x cubed. I'm going to multiply x squared with 5 to give me plus 5x squared. And this is why I had to make a space for x squared, otherwise this would have been a problem for us. So now I'm going to subtract. The moment I subtract, my positive becomes a negative, my positive becomes a negative, and I subtract. 3x cubed, take away 3x cubed is 0. 0x squared, take away 5x squared is negative 5x squared, and this plus 5 over 3 comes down as 5, as 5 over 3x. Now we're going to divide 3x into negative 5x. So I'm going to have negative 5x squared divided by 3x. Now negative 5 is not divisible by 3, but x goes in there once in himself and then x squared once. So I have left minus 5 over x. So this will become negative 5 over 3x. Right, now I'm going to multiply negative 5 3x with 3x. So if I do that, my answer should be negative 5x squared. Let me just check. Negative 5 over 3x multiplied by 3x. The 3's cancel. Negative 5x squared is my answer. So yes, it's negative 5x squared. Now I can also multiply negative 5 over 3x with plus 5. That will give me, remember, if I have negative 5 over 3x multiplied by 5, the 5 times 5 is negative 25x over 3. Now I'm going to subtract. If I subtract, my negative becomes positive, my negative becomes positive. So 5x squared, take away 5x squared is 0. 5 over 3x plus 25 over 3x is 30 over 3x. 30 over 3x. What I need to do now is, there's a plus 0 that comes down because there's a plus 0. Let's just change that color to, let's go for green. That plus 0 comes down, so it's plus 0. 3x can still go into 30x. So I'm going to have 30 over 3x divide by 3. Now if I divide by 3x, it's the same as multiplying by 1 over 3x. Okay, so what happens is this x cancels with that x. 3 goes himself once, and then 30 10 times. So my answer is 10 over 3. So 3x divide into 30 over 3x, positive 10 over 3 times. Now I'm multiplying back. 10 over 3 multiplied by 3x is 30 over 3x. And 10 over 3 times 5, so if I have 10 over 3 times 5, it will give me 10 times 3 is 50 over 3. Whoops. 50 over 3. So this will be 10 times 3x is 30 over 3x. 10 times 5 is plus 50 over 3. Now I'm going to subtract. So this becomes negative and this positive becomes negative. I subtract, my answer is 0. I have 0 take away 53, which is negative 50 over 3. There are no x's, which means that this x can't divide into minus 50 over 3. So that will be the remainder. So the question was calculate the remainder. The remainder is minus 50 over 3. If they ask us to rewrite this as a partial fraction, it will be x squared minus 5 over 3x plus 10 over 3 minus 50 over 3 over 3x plus 5. That's not what they ask us. This is just some extra. What they ask us, what's the remainder? That's the remainder, so I'll just say the remainder equals minus 50 over 3.